Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game, and then I decide what I work on today. Choose the correct project, then wait a bit till the reacts. I done PEM1 dev to start. Now wait for some lines to appear so I know it's ready. One more. Oh, okay, so now it should be ready. I can play whatever I want. So it's for me on localhost. It's a fresh game. What do I use? Let's try ball and I try big enemy. I didn't do it. Before. Okay, kill that. So I'm the ball character. I get score based on how far away from the middle I am. So the goal is to get as far away as possible. I get stronger the more enemies I kill, and enemies get stronger the further away I am from the middle. So I'm gonna try to get as far away as possible. Killing enemies on the way so I feel strong enough. It's a little introduction. Now I just play, see a lot of enemies here. Maybe I was too weak. First boss. Bounce shield. Lightning strikes. Let's do lightning strikes. Bounce shield. I get a little bit of shield if I bounce, so having a narrow space can bounce. It's me on that shield. Now okay, I got some kills with the thing around. Let's wait for the next boss. Thing strong enough. Take bounce bonus damage, bounce ball bonus. From here, they should start. Oh, my team, okay. Can go for enough, I assume. 50. Take another bounce bonus damage. I take lightning strikes. Next level. One more. Hit. charges regenerate. Okay, my shield. Boss ink. 216, and the lightning ball needs to be high. Die, I do damage, lightning strike, perfect. No. Should easily kills easily the big enemies, interesting. One. Oh. No, no. Not so far away, please. I have a hope to stack my shield up again. 24. It's the boss area. I'm strong enough. The boss area, the king area. Let's wait for this next boss and then I do the king. See, now the bounce damage. I do HP. My stacks. I have stacks on armor. I go here. This was a lot damage. 3.4. Let's see, damage meter. Bounce ball. Lightning ball did all the damage. Bounce ball bonus. Okay, lightning strike. 10%. What levels did I have? 133. 200 bonus damage, bounce, 43 stacks. Okay. I am stronger than I expected, but doesn't matter. Do I work on to the increase version first? In 3, 2, 4. I next enable ice modifier again. Modifier, map modifier ice, map modifiers here. Modified, okay, and task. I think the maze algorithm is the next part. Remember, so this maze modifier is basically a maze. Should I set it up again? Let's make a setup. So start, so using nodes. Why is, oh, is it? Yes, it's already a setup. Didn't clear spider. Clear it. And spawn close. Go to remove. My maze is still here. I now need some interesting place without enemies. But this is because there was some blocking tile. So does this mean the modify, yes, these are enemies on trees. You know, oh, I realize only now. Interesting. Which means I have problem for later. So I probably just remove. Why does it work for others? On chunk create modify. The chunks are created. And this means enemies are created before. Fine, I will need to check and delete, but I don't care for now. Let's make this point as modify. Move is on change tiles, change to king tiles. Okay. I want the maze, and now I have to think. Maze middle need to reached. Tile where snowman stands. If reached snowman reached, then tile will to middle should only be reachable through certain slide paths or paths size by tiles. All tiles in maze will become ice tiles. Certain tiles will be changed to blocking tiles. So, and this is now, how do I paint it maybe so I get a better idea how to set it up. Okay, can I? So I have some like chessboard like dirtier grid. No, so many good lines and then I fail. Okay, let's start with this. I have, say this is a tile I need to reach. So now I have, let's say, slide entry here. If I slide through here, I cannot reach it. So maybe I make a backwards. So I can only this slide direction, and this slide direction and this slide direction can get me to the goal. If I have like a blocking tile here, would have this slide, which would go here, stop here, and then I can switch to the right side. So, but now because I blocked this tile, if I slide here, I create a new, so each direction here create new slide opportunities, or can slide here. This doesn't help. Do I need? Let's cannot go in here. I have enough space to use this as an example, I guess. Put it in here. Perfect. Okay, I now need to basically, no, don't move it. Select, take a tree, copy the tree. I can move it, so I can place blocking tiles. Let's use this as the player. Should I have a player? Let's make a screenshot of my player. True. Okay, if I am, let's say, here in the corner, can slide here, I'm stuck. I can also go diagonal, I think. So I can... I think I can go diagonal. I have to press them at the exact same frame. But it's possible, but let's ignore this option because it's... On controller it will be different. Controller can slide in all directions, so even on mobile. Maybe I will force movement in here to be more straight. Okay, let's first consider keyboard where I can press exact. Because if I'm here on controller, I can just slide to the middle. Should I consider this? I think about it later. So first, keyboard, 8 directions. So now I need to place trees down. So I get a path. Let's make example. I can do a new layer, I guess. Ignore. Ground, new layer. Temp layer, perfect. I copy these, this layer, the tree, and I copy my player. So to the temp layer. Okay, should exist. Perfect. This is selected now. I want trees to place them some algorithm. Let's say I go random direction, left, top, right, down, and then I can block like here. For example, if I would be here, I could slide down and then right to the middle. So the next tree I could place, because this tile is also not reachable, diagonal it's reachable, I guess. I have to think. Maybe I only allow straight movement in here, although it might be confusing. But this way it's easier to set it up. So let's allow only horizontal, vertical movement. And now should come from the top. So if I come from the right, I could something like, and now I come from. So only this is clear. I could also. Okay, now I should start from here. I could be from here. From here. I have to come from this direction. Means I could. And now I have path, down, right, up, left, down, right. But these trees could also lead to different possibilities. I need a start. So my player starts at, where's he? Something. Something unexpected happened. Copy. So I start here. Oh, I didn't put the tree here. Undo. Okay. I select this, I copy, and now I have a tree. Thank you. Here. Yeah. I think this. Oh. I want it as an example. I take him and I start here as a player. I can go down, up, to the middle. I could also go left, down, white, up, white, down. Somehow doesn't help me. Am I now stuck? I'm now stuck. Interesting. I don't want to be stuck. Seems to be a difficult task, but let's think about it more. Straight lines, I only slide, enter here, here. Somehow have to get back. Can I guarantee it somehow? I have so many corners. It's too different. Yeah. Go here. Here I can risk and can save myself again. So down, up. Stuck again. So I have to calculate every pass. I have to see that it's connected. That there's a pass to the middle. Oh god. Also must accept that there are unreachable things. I'm unsure. I have a middle. Basically, I have to make an algorithm which verifies that I can reach the middle from every point in here. On every corner point. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and maybe 20. And I randomly place. The corner point has a path. On this path I need one tile which alters. Okay. 4 points per. So I only need one. This path can be blocked. Then it could be 2. This is difficult. I put one here. It's also a different effect. Put one here. I have. Think a bit more. I am unsure how to build an algorithm yet. I have time to think. I have the case. Let's write some down. Yeah. Not able to get stuck. So every pass needs to be able to reach or get out. If I only block, no, I want one entrance, and thereon it will be somehow. I have to think. Able to get stuck, to be able to. Every time I place a tile, I could calculate based on the middle if I can reach it. I can reach middle. I'm still totally unsure. One tile is reachable from 2 positions. So the path is always look backwards. In direction I look top bottom, top bottom, top bottom. And check here I see a tile, so I have now 2 passes. I could still slide further here, or I could come from here. So I need to calculate all these paths. If I'm here, this is not reachable. I can cut it because top and bottom are. So the first I could do is try to calculate solution, say, or the available path to see which determines if I can reach the middle. But I also need an entrance for it. So a start tile, or maybe what is it, the corners which allow me to reach the middle. Probably need some visualization for my algorithm so I know it's working. I think a bit more. So, idea. Dev steps. Ideas. Algorithm which searches a solution and visualizes it full for debugging. Might help to better understand how to generate data. If solution exists. Okay, maybe I start with it. I need algorithm to generate blocking tiles for maze. So I could place tiles until I can reach all reachable tiles. Do I calculate the different way? I have a start point, start position. So search reachable positions from start point. Reachable position, search escape able positions, able points. Is this something I need? So I need to get in, I need to get out. Interesting. I could get stuck in there. Player can get stuck in there. But part of the challenge. Not mandatory to do it. I don't know. I could either search from the middle, so I know it's solvable, but to know if I can escape, so the middle needs to be reachable. Every position needs to be escapable. This I can calculate. If there is a non-escapable position, then I would have a problem, and if there is and if the middle is not reachable, the middle is not reachable, I have a problem. And how do I... Complexity is how many steps I need to get to the end? Maybe. Should I... Can I visualize all in one? So if I have so I have every tile as I could flag as reachable. Remember, so let's see. My player starts here. This means if I flag, I can go. I have still the float. So let's go away. Now I take the pen. I can go here. Okay. Go and shift down. It's this tile. So only entry I have. And I go there. I can go there. Then go there. And up and right and right down. again. So here I have a stuck circle, cannot get out of it. There's no way to visualize, because here I take a dangerous corner, so I cannot get out. I have a solution to go here, here, then there would be a way out and up, but so stuck here, and I have again okay, this is getting, could also go up here and then have another, so it's getting more and more. Let's see, how should I store the data? Backwards for everything. So points to be able to reach is this one. And this is already dangerous, because there's no going back to this spot. So go up, I can get out, but because there is no left right, this is so I have, let's say, a closed loop. And if I now change direction, I start a new loop, because I don't know if they are connected yet. And if these are not connected in the end, this is bad. So I have position 1, 2. This makes a loop. I have an exit point. I have a one-way leave for this loop. Can go here or right. This could be 2 loops. But after checking, I should see this one is also which is not, has still here 2 directions to get off but don't get back to. So if this is x1, it's my 1 loop, 1, this is my 2. Left and right doesn't matter. And right is 1, because it's something stopped me, it could go left again. Okay, left, right doesn't matter, is 1. Top doesn't matter. Here is 2 and is 3 and 4. It's this one. Black. I realize this is a loop. It's hard stuck. I don't even have an exit. So on this path I need to place a block. So I have I could randomly place it, and at some point I will see a solution. So I place random blocks until I don't have any stuck cases. And okay. I have one, but if I place randomly, I will probably create situations where I cannot reach the middle. So random placing, we should be careful. If I would reach the middle as the starting point, maybe I could add to place on here. I place somewhere else to not to get here. I think this is already difficult enough to get this check algorithm going. If I'm lucky, placing tiles in a certain way will help me create a maze. Okay, let's start a solver. I have map modifier eyes. Is this a map modifier? Yes. Create modify eye. Which modify maze. What do I do? Here I just put every tile to eyes, which doesn't fulfill being. And this is doing it for each chunk. Okay. Maze tile. Okay. I need to add function generate maze, a maze solver. But for the maze solver, I need the entire maze. It would mean I have the map. I need to wait until it's completely generated. Let me think. I want to generate the maze before it exists. No, I want to generate a maze before it's on the map. Solve maze, let's call it. So I want to have some maze structure. Let's say I have tiles, two-dimensional array of Boolean, because I'm only interested if it's blocking or not. Which would mean it's two-dimensional array, which I cannot visualize yet. To be here object. If it's just, I don't need it this way, then let's say Boolean two-dimensional array. I could do it like this. I need probably cons start tile xy. I think I have position as type. It's 0 y 0, and I have const goal tile, also position. Now I would need to I have here my way I generate tiles based on distance. Already put in the distance. Maze. Manipulate chunks. I probably will later have here my tile values and just copy them over. But this is more or less what I need. Tiles. Start tile, goal tile. There are blocking or non-blocking. King. Maze. It's blocking and need to find out if I can reach from the start tile to the goal tile. But first I actually need to start with the empty maze, like I do in here. So I generate empty maze. Generate empty maze, solve. I cannot solve it, but solve it. Get data to determine if it is a solve-able maze and escape-able. Then would probably hope to place tile if not solve-able or if not solve-able and escape-able, place random tiles until possible. Something like this, random tiles. Tiles. Star. To when not to as it could make maze impossible. So maybe also allow removing tiles, but problem for when I am there. So solving is the part for today, and generating, I think this is enough. But I need a short break. I will be back. And I'm back. Okay. Still an hour left. Generate empty maze. So I have to fill my maze. Let's make const maze size. Oh, no, I need this here. Maze? Do I call maze for each tile? Yes, for each tile. Okay. So for each tile I decide based on distance if it's blockable or tile ice. And tile ice is it's inside. Good. I think it is ready grass. Gold tile. Okay, I have gold tile. This tile. Gold tile, entrance tile. Maze. I have maze. Okay. I ignore for now. But do I use it already? Radius tiles? Yes, I use it already. So I already should use it. So I'm only missing the maze itself. Do I need anything else in here? ID type, don't care. Type, maze. Three. Maze in here. I failed. Copy. Paste. Thank you. So I have the maze. Maze tiles. And maze is a maze. And it has entrance tile. Is this? Or is it different data? Gold tile, radius tile. That's correct. Okay. Oh, I do radius tiles probably. Is it? This is a radius. So I have to go from negative to positive. Let me think. Do I init gold tile? Do I use gold tile already? Yes. Gets the middle of the area. Okay. I calculate the distance from the middle. Okay. So the gold tile is the important one. Do I have a middle tile? Gold doesn't need to be in the middle. Just is currently. I think. could also place the goal anywhere. I don't need a goal tile. I can place it at the end. I just need to place it on a reachable position. It'd be an idea. Just needs to be escape able. I have a radius, so I X and Y. Interested in, I need the middle. Why? Maybe I make middle 0, 0. I like this. Middle is 0, 0. So I will radius tiles. Negative. I go smaller radius tiles. And I do X++. So I, same for Y. Which gives me the size, so 0, 0 would be the middle. Now I would, it starts as an empty array, so maze tiles, push, an empty array. No, want to index it, so its x is equals an empty array. And here I say x, y, some value. It's a boolean. If it's blocking or not. Is this good enough, blocking or not? This is all I care if I want to solve it, yes. So I have these 3 checks. Don't care for so is blocking 2 means it's blocking, so I have these 2 checks. A const distance is calculate distance from const middle is position and it's 0, 0. I calculate from the middle to xy. And I have a distance. Now I have maze radius tiles. I care for the tile size. I am not tile size related yet. It would be minus 1.5. So males tiles grass is false. Doesn't matter. Tree is 2. So I only care for it's not return, this is continue. And I have again nice radius tiles. Tile size is moved. I only care for tiles in this case. Can I empty maze x, y, set false, true. Here it would be false. So maze tiles is blocking. Let's call it maze blocking tiles maybe. Maze tiles. Tile is blocking. Blocking tiles is also not correct. Maze tile king. Maybe this is more understandable. So is the tile blocking true? Is the tile blocking false? I now have a gold tile of 0, 0. Let's get the entrance somewhere else. Radius tiles. I minus 1.5 I am non-blocking, on minus 3 I am blocking. Is this correct? Feels subtracting. So radius is in reality just 7. So something like 7, 0 would be an entrance. Zero, 0 is the goal. I should go minus 7, 1 maybe. Now can I print it out? Console log maze tile is blocking. Does this help? As a true-false array? Maybe as a number array it's easier to read. Solve maze. Do I have some point where I can just call it? Maybe on create. One game init, one game init. I do init maze, I just do solve maze. So I should rename it. Test solve maze. So it's just some test code. Let's see what happens. Was I too fast? Who are you, VM14? Can you let me play? Because oh, I remember. Close this, changes. Say it from the start. Why does it go to some key mode? One more line, thanks, start. What? Okay, thank you. You have my array. I have minus 10, minus 9, and minus 8. And I cannot read it because true and false are different lengths. So I will do number. I will do 0 is false, 1 is true. Why did I have numbers? Why did I have minus 10 here? Ah, it's not sorted. Middle is 0, 0, and he... Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, do this. This is not how I want it. To start with the minus. Okay, so negative doesn't really work. And let's go to 10, 10. And let's do plus middle. Middle x plus middle y plus middle. Better. Now I can see my... Because the numbers are different, it's shifted by 1, but I can see still my circle. I have some... So this is x, the way around, but doesn't matter. A F as my entrance tile now. 10, 1. No idea. 10, 4. Let's try 10. No, 10, 10, 3. To it to be 10, 3. 10, 3. Okay. Take this as my entrance. So I will do Maze tile is blocking. The problem is this is an unreachable tile. Let's see, 10. I should go 12. 12. 3. 12, 3. Check again. 3. No, I still am incorrect. 13. Non-ice tiles should be blocking. I'm only care for non-ice tiles probably. So here's ice, grass, trees. So I will also set these two on. Now this tile is blocking. I think I wanted 13, 3. I do maze entrance tile X. Maze entrance tile Y. Let's put a 2 here. So 2 is just so I can better follow. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. So now I need to... This maze is escapable, but there is no choice. Okay, let's now try to solve it. How would a solve look like? I have I had something like in my mind, like the player can take, and this is size, let's say, points, and connecting points is just positions in my case. Okay, this is an array of positions. I cannot type I would put in here. So points would be position array. Tiles, let's call it tiles. So my loops have would be an array of so single loop has tiles and connecting loops. Choice tile from one have tiles which I can reach. Then have choice tiles. I can choose a new loop. Choice tiles would be position, but this is not enough. Choice tile has an array of tile, the position, and connecting loop. So I need a type. Should make a type for it. Type with which references itself. Okay. Type maze solve. Maze solve. I have this connecting loop. The connecting loop is to reference itself. And this he accepts, so I some out stuff here. Now I can do it this. I don't have anything in here yet. Now I have loops. And to check loops to now I have probably create loop. One position which I create, which returns new connected loops which I have to check. Need create loop probably. Create wait loop, check loop, check loop. I have the maze, and I have a tile, initial tile. Is this it? Maybe? Which means I turn maze solve loop. See my circle again. I care for 1 or not 1 currently. And 2 is my entrance. At least for currently, where I just want to visualize it simply. Let's think a bit. I put in I'm not sure it's called init loop is check loop. I have the maze and I have my maze entrance tile. Solve. Okay, let's start with this. I just solve, which is maze solve loop, starts as tiles. It's just not even the initial, I probably. And I have choice tiles is also empty. No? It is not an array. Okay. Now it's an array. I turn solve. I have the solve. I have const tiles. It's position array. And it starts as initial tile. While open tiles length 0, I do something, which would mean I do current tile is open tiles. Let's just take the first. I probably even splice it out. Splice 0 on. Get for me this first tile. I don't need to do it like this. I shift. Yeah. Can it be undefined? Things that can be undefined, but I check here. It cannot be undefined. Don't be undefined. Now I have to check which directions I can go from this tile. I can go only in directions. Okay, let's check if first of all, Qn tile shouldn't be blocking. I should not need to check this, I hope. I could. Should I? It's over the moment it's blocking. Let's make a throw. If maze. Oh, I have the maze tiles is missing. Maze tiles. Maze tiles is king. Number array. Solve it. Now I have tiles. I have Q and tile X, Q and tile Y. This is 1. Throw should not happen. Let's continue. Now I check. I have left, right, top, bottom. So if the bottom is blocked, I can go top. If the top is blocked, the left is blocked. Now if check every direction. I assume I am never in the corner, the edge piece. So I can always reduce. So I check left. In my array it's up. But consider X left, right. If this is equals 1, it means it's blocking. If left is blocking, could check if the right is non-blocking. If the right is also blocking, I would do nothing. If the right is free, I can move. So now I'll have to go next blocking X is next blocking X, next blocking check X is this one, and while we do while starts as undefined and it's number undefined. I have to find one. I always have to find a blocking tile because I have my area around it, at least currently. Drink a bit. Think a bit more. So this is not blocked. I would check until it is. this is next blocking check X. Okay. King X is equals this. Maybe it's inefficient, but I increase it. I start with a check before. It's not blocking. One position over, check if it's blocking. And if I stop, the blocking condition stops here. Now I have a new tile. I would open tiles, push. Push. X, next blocking check X. No, blocking X. And Y, Q, and tile should be it. So now I check in one direction. To the right. If the left is blocking, I can go right. I would push, but pushing this tile is not const. Tile would be this one. It should only push it const exists. Solve tiles contain find. It's enough. I have my tile. Tile X is equal tile X, and then it equals tile exists. If exists is -1, I push it. So if it doesn't exist, I push it. Is this one direction? I have the solve. I never push Q and tile. So I do solve tiles push Q and tile. Now it's im solve. Now I go to the right. And I find the second tile, I push it. Push it to open tiles. To solve tiles, okay. Because now it will terminate. One direction should have 4 directions. Probably this code in a way that it's reusable. Let's do a second case so I know if it is the case. Left, right, left. Have to think more. Can I already see something? Let's do just loop solve. I would see something. Just see what happens. It doesn't end in endless loop. Have one tile, 13.3. That's it. I cannot go on the x-axis. Yes, this is correct. I think I want to try make a function. What do I even want here? I want the tile, I guess. Next, king tile. I return a position. I put in maze. Maze. I need some initial position. Initial tile. I need direction. Direction. Make it direction. How should I do direction? Let's use a position for it, even though it's might not be clear. Don't care for these two. I care for turn some position. I have initial tile. Next blocking check. I do initial check. I have to do X and Y, so I have an initial tile, I have a direction. Counter 0, blocking X, blocking. No, I don't remember. While wait, true case, I do counter plus plus. I check maze tile is blocking. This should be initial tile X plus direction X times counter. And same for Y. So the direction should be 1, 0 or -1. And then I wake. Could just if while counter is smaller 100, this is just some wake. The wake should happen, so prevent an endless loop. Now this is what I have to turn. So X and Y. X and Y. Next blocking tile. Next blocking tile is maze. This is initial tile. This current tile. This direction is x1, y0. I can do, now I check if it exists and push it. do I check for, do I have an else case? Both are blocking, then I do nothing. I don't have an else case, I check both. And if now I have no here I check +1. If +1 is 1 and -1 is not, now I check I also forgot to change the direction. Also might have made a mistake. Let's check. I might have made more than one mistake. Exists, okay. Next blocking tile, next blocking tile. I want the next non-blocking tile. Next next tile before blocking tile. This is what I want. What do I return? I check. This is a blocking tile. Then I do counter -minus and return. Maybe this is correct. The moment I'm blocking, I go back one, then I'm done. And he should, I think the counter is unnecessary because my array access should fail already if I'm outside. So now I return the tile before. Counter goes to +1. I can return myself. I don't care because he checks if it exists. And now maybe I get a loop of 4 points. Tiles, no. So what I expected was that he sees I can go to the right in this case, hit this tile. But it did not happen. Modify ice. Solve, I check loop. Let's go through here. Start also trigger it, so length. And tile is 13.3. I cannot go on X, this is correct. This is what I expect. No, this is -1, -1, -1. -1 is blocking, +1 is not. Oh no. I have to go in plus direction, so of course, next blocking tile is itself. Yes, okay. Let's verify. Left is blocking, right is not, so I go positive. I did plus and then minus. Okay, let's change this. So I have plus and minus. Now I minus plus okay. Next check. I don't care. I'm assuming I have 5 tiles. 13, 3, 13, 16, 7, 16, 7, 4, 13, 4. This is the loop. This is correct. Now I have a choice tile, but the choice tile just is my own loop, so should I care? Should I link to myself? I'm unsure. Consider this tile a choice tile, because if I would go on a different loop, I won't be able to come back. Let's for now get a choice tile and I go one direction. Now I have to find want to link the loop, so it has to be recursive. The end. Check a loop. Maze. Maze. Something doesn't add up yet. The maze. Oops, I don't have loops. So in check loop, I am not aware of different loops. So a choice tile. To check them. I need to think for a moment. Choice tiles. I could put in the tile because it's a choice tile, which will be tile I have to verify. I need the connecting loop, but it will needs to exist long term, but initially it does not exist. Let's make it optional then. Now I check a tile. I checked all directions. Now I have 2 more checks. Which would be if the left is not blocking and the right is not blocking, then it's a choice tile. Else, I don't need to add it, else if. Both needs the same logic. Okay, I have and or. Let's just make brackets. I think and binds stronger, so it would not be necessary, but remembering less was okay. Let's do us. So this is the case where I have choice tile. So I have the solve choice tiles. Push. I push. push a tile. Put in the queued tile. I return a new tile. Okay. So I can push the queued tile. Okay, I need it. It's an object again. The tile, yes, okay. Can push the queued tile because I'm the only one. No, a second. I read 2 uses for this tile. I don't care, I guess. Could be. No, shouldn't. Yep. Let's do it like this for now. I push the choice tile and then I have solved everything. I have a choice tile. Now I expect with a choice tile. I have a choice tile which is 13.4, which is correct. 13.4, 13.4 is here. Or I can go left, right. I cannot know if I am able to get back. And I have my initial init loop. I have now I have tile should only be part of one loop. So now let's just do step by step. If init loop solve as a choice tile, index length is bigger 0, then I would need to take the choice. So I now have a check. Const tile is, it can have multiple choice tiles. So I should look for over the tiles. Let tile of choice tiles if tile no maze tile x tile y. Why does he, what am I doing wrong? Tile, okay. Tile. So it's gonna, no, I don't like tile. Let's do tile data const tile. Style is tile data tile. I check if this tile is, it has to be. Okay, here I don't care. If -1 is not 1 and -1 is not 1 and +1, so left and right. It's if 1 has to be the case. I should expect the else. Okay. Wouldn't be a choice tile otherwise. Const next did I call it? Before blocking tile, I call it get next tile before blocking tile. Have the maze. I have the initial tile, which is my tile, and I have a direction which is x is let's go left, doesn't matter, left or right, left. Okay, here I would probably I can let it. No, too much. I go on Y. I get a tile. And now either this makes a new loop. It's part of the existing. Loops. Initial loop solve. So I have a tile. This tile could be a new loop. So I need to check for let loop of once this is loop tiles find tag find index. I don't know if it matters. I have a tile x is equals I have 4 blocking tile x, same for y. So if exists is a -1, I would wake and on that is new loop is start with true, and here is new loop would be false, and then if is new loop. So if not, I continue, and else I can do new loop here. I check loop. Check loop is new loop. Cons new is blob loop. Check loop maze. I don't use the entrance tile, but I use the for blocking tile. This gives me a new loop. Let me think how I could push. Does this make sense? Hope it does. It is only one iteration. I had Let me think. Check loop. I have check loop already. Const check choices loop is solve loop array. It starts empty. I push the initial here. I also push this one. No. Correct. Something I broke. Copy paste error. Okay, now it's. Now I do a while. This is bigger 0. Check this. Now I push this in. I splice it out. I unshift const q and choice check loop is check choices in loop shift. So I take the first out. I check if no, I pause it. I checked if it's bigger. I should get something back. Now I check in here. I get a new and check choices in loop push new loop. So now I should have a solver. But I never check if I touch a certain tile. Doesn't matter. So now I would expect choice tiles and I don't connect them to each other. So this is what I still need to do. This new loop. I don't care if it's a new loop. This new loop I have. I find the tile in the loop. Okay, if it's here, I do. Where am I? Have the Q and choice check loop. Q and choice check loop. No, I have a choice tile. Tile data. Okay, tile data. Tile data. Tile data should have a connecting loop, which should be the loop. Thank you. And the same should be here. A new loop. Okay, now they are connected. One try. I should now have a choice connected loop. Connecting loop is, I cannot see that it's the same because I don't have an ID behind it. Was my time, I should come to an end. I'm hungry. Okay, I have. Let's deactivate. Activate my modifiers. I document stuff. Base modifier continue with solve algorithm in modifiers map modifier ice. Okay, so I have here the ideas, my steps, so I should have all I need. So I have work in progress. It's not test code for solving maze, which does not yet exist, for solving a maze, maze. Okay, test code for solving this, but it's work in progress. Test code in progress for solving a maze. So it's test code, so it doesn't break anything. I commit. I didn't really change anything, so I don't even need to test, I guess. It's at least one of the short tests, I would say. So far, okay, stop here. I think it will still work. This code shouldn't be executed as long as the ice modifier is not in. I push and this, I think I'm done for today. I have my steps. Let's close a few darkness. Okay. I guess I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.